До війни я, до речі, досі там.
I was working in the Office of Reforms in the government in Kyiv. I started working with major projects in November. And on the 25th of February, we were beginning to start a new pilot project. And on that day, the war started. Another pilot project of Putin had started instead.
Until the very end, until that day at 5 in the morning, I believed that Russia would not attack. And then when they attacked, I realized that it's going to happen.
In the western Ukraine city of Lviv, the Lviv Humanitarian Customs Base exists to respond to daily calls for help. What draws them together, what unites them, is not just a love of country, but a commitment to get aid to people whose homes have been bombed and lives have been shattered.
Since the first days of the war, I've been on the hotline answering questions and helping people. Questions like how to pass through a certain area to get out of a bombed or occupied city. Are there any green corridors in that area so people could drive safely out? There were people in the areas that were bombed living in the basement. They were in need of food and aid.
Working in partnership with Christina Katrakis, an international relations ambassador with the Foundation for United Nations, the team map out sometimes dangerous routes for their trucks and cars to deliver food, medical supplies, hygiene needs, and more. In a war where Russian soldiers view any moving vehicle as a target, these are real-world life or death missions.
What motivates me every day is helping people. As long as I feel we can deliver help and it works and there's a result, these things motivate me to get up every morning.
Motivated along with Andriy and Daniil are other team members who organize their efforts from the Lviv Customs Building. Every one of them are volunteers.
If we are talking about the my day here, it starts with phone calls, as usually, from early morning up to the late night. And what I'm trying to establish is to establish the qualitative contacts from quantitative phone calls. For sure, I'm trying to help everybody who is calling, but sometimes it's very hard.
People call me and ask for help from the hot spots, from the front line zones, from the bombed cities. Then I tried to find foundations, people who can help with aid deliveries, drivers. I'm communicating to see what we have in our storage and what we can send to whom and when. For some reason, maybe because I'm a mother with a small baby, I get all these messages from mothers with children asking for help. And the best reward is when they write me back and tell me, "You were the only one who responded and helped us, and now my baby has food." That's the greatest joy and reward I can ask for.
Nearby, business space has been converted to a warehouse for storing and delivering humanitarian supplies. This one is manned by students from the Ukrainian Students' League, an organization of over 60 universities now focused on aid for war victims and defenders of Ukraine.
And here you can see that we are working with the different students. Right now we are actually shipping the small tactical aptex for the soldiers, which we fundraise through our website. So we fundraise for the first 8 kits, and we are going to ship them right now to the war zone.
So as you can see on our warehouse, it's mainly students working here, which is pretty common for war-torn Ukraine, because the students feel like they are the ones basically responsible for the future of this country. So we think that due to our actions right now, we will be able to build a strong and happy Ukraine after, which we're going to live in.
And I'm here to help my country because a lot job we do here just send a lot of requests that people ask for humanitarian aid like around Ukraine, and we send like boxes and sort all the stuff that came from another country, like from Italy we have a big truck, then from Germany, and also other countries that also help Ukraine.
And sometimes those shipments contain simple, encouraging gifts from children.
So we get this picture from Italy, and one, I think, girl, Adele, Sonia, just sent it to us with humanitarian aid from Italy.
These pictures from children are included with the supplies that go into war zones. Driving cars, loading trucks, planning the path that will be taken into and out of danger zones. Communicating with and getting supplies to people who are fleeing war or facing it.
Героям слава! Ми любимо Україну!
This is the commitment of the Lviv Humanitarian Customs Base.
All of these people are making on a daily basis the impossible possible.
What inspires me and what I'm doing is that I'm helping people. And that's the greatest thing, because that's how we will all prevail and survive this. So it's my conscientious choice to continue what I'm doing. I'll be doing that until the end, until we win.